Hello, this is Victoria Shepherd with my presentation on canine locomotion for DoGenius Level 4, Module 5, Assessment 16. In this presentation, I'm going to cover what are the 6 dog gaits, how do we assess dog gaits, what are some of the benefits of understanding canine locomotion, what does a gait analysis look like, and how can pain affect behavior? Outlined in this slide are the 6 dog gaits. And just to run through them quickly, going from slowest gait to fastest, we have walk, amble, pace, followed by trot, canter, and gallop. You'll see from the slide that there are differentiations in the way the paces are carried out. So when it comes to assessing canine locomotion, it can be assessed by carrying out a gait analysis, which will enable pet professionals to detect possible underlying pain and lameness, as well as its severity. Canine behaviour professionals often report a high percentage of their clients suffering with pain or discomfort to a certain extent. Understanding canine locomotion can give us the tools we need to report what we see to vets and other professionals in a detailed way. The benefits of understanding canine motor activity are numerous, including we have the ability to recognize pain or discomfort. We can evaluate conformation and gait. We can determine whether there is lameness, recognize any abnormalities, and make a decision as to whether a vet referral is required. Plus, once a vet diagnosis is made and a treatment plan has begun, vet behaviour professionals can carry out gait analysis at intervals to check on progression or regression. Recording canine locomotion and playing back in slow motion enables professionals to detect little nuances that may otherwise go unnoticed by the naked eye. This can ensure a more accurate diagnosis is made. In this slide, there are 2 gait analysis examples included for you to take a look at. The one on the left I took from the Dynamic Dog YouTube channel, and it's a pretty good example of how to do a gait analysis, and in it the ridgeback is taken through a couple of paces, in this case walk and trot. But for a gait analysis we want to be able to see all sides of the dog. So we need to have a look at the dog walking towards the camera and then walking away from the camera and then going from left in front of the camera and then from right, so that we can see all sides of a dog. The dog starts at a walk, you'll see, and then goes through a trot, doing the same pattern. The video on the right is one that I created, and it, in looking back at it, rather than calling it a poor example of how to do a gait analysis, I'm going to call it a great example of how not to do a gait analysis. I did learn some things from doing this exercise of what not to do. And that includes don't film in grass because it can make it difficult to see some of the movements, especially in small dogs. Don't film in a pretty dark background because that can make it difficult to see black dogs. And trying to film 2 dogs at once can lead to chaos and or distraction. I will also add that in order for me to keep things, in trying to keep things calmer, I was and have Henry, the larger dog, walk on loose lead. I did involve him focusing on my hand. However, because he is looking up at me, you could see that his weight was not, his walk wasn't as natural as it would be if he was doing it without anybody next to him. So it was just something to bear in mind, that when a dog is looking up at their handler, we're not necessarily seeing the true picture of a gait analysis. So behavior that may indicate pain or discomfort. Behavioral problems caused by pain can present in a variety of ways, including but not limited to fear and anxiety, separation-related behaviors, noise sensitivities, vocalization, social withdrawal, reaction to touch, pacing and panting, avoidance of previously accepted places to walk and or sleep, loss of appetite, and toileting indoors. And that is the end of my presentation. And here is the list of references that I have used to create the presentation. Thank you so much for watching and listening to this, and I hope that you enjoyed it.